just fix one thing. It should be okay. Yeah, right. So, well, welcome back everyone to, again, Bloodstained, and probably the last time. So, I managed to grind a bit. I didn't grind as much as I would like. But it gave me a bit of a more of a hindsight about how the game is actually supposed to be played as. At least the way I feel like Iga and the team kind of want you to play the game, right? So I grinded out. I grinded out for one thing in particular was this, the Coronation Gown. The Coronation Gown is the best armor in the game, as you can see. The other great item, but is I have one, but I have to go to the TP first to show you that. So which I didn't manage to get because I already ran way too fucking much just for the gown.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
I'll just make my way back to TP because I really want. I need to talk about something. About the game in particular, so I can only do that when I'm at the TP. Oh no. Oh no, they're goofed. Already in a great start. Basically now the only thing we have is just defeating Dominique and keeping it going. Because in order to be in the place I am right now, I kind of have to try a few things. Besides grinding, right? One of the things I tried was finally defeating Iga. Right? This is why I have this. Whip sword. This is the weapon you get from defeating Iga. And the boss fight actually has a pattern to it, but Iga can still break the rules a bit. I'm still thinking if I show you the fight or not. But one of the things I really want to show is one of the things I actually managed to understand playing this game as I have is the importance of this.
Hi, Mir. So, what'll it be?
The craft system, right? As I research online, trying to find like the best equipment, the best, basically the best everything, like weapons and so on and so forth, I found out something. Every good equipment this game has, like for example, the best hat equipment is this one. The Pleiades can only be made by crafting, such as the Coronation Gown, right? Which fortunately I had the Alexandrite to make it. Problem is, I don't have the Alexandrite, nor do I have the cotton to create this. I thought when I started this game that the crafting, the whole crafting mechanic was a bit, you know, afterthought. Like, oh, why would you put a shop and a crafting system in the game? But actually, I took that the other way around.
Stop back.
Crafting in this game is ridiculous fucking important if you want the best equipment. Right? Because the other way for you to actually get the best, like this sword is one of the best swords in the game. I'll show you why. And it's a DLC weapon, so I really don't count too much to it, because you need to have like the Giga boss fight in order to have this. And it's a really good weapon. It's set-wise doesn't look like much, right? It's worse than the Bloodbringer. And one of the other weapons that I managed to craft was the best katana in the game, Grand Zyro. Which, as you can see, it's... Why don't I use this in comparison to the sword whip? Oh, it's easy. I cannot demonstrate much in here, but there's a significant difference between the attack animation between this and this, which will be easy to show when I'm actually on Dominic's boss fight. In any case, back to the crafting.
Hi. What are we transmuting?
The reason why crafting actually is one of the most important things in the game, and unfortunately, if you do not like grind, you're kind of boned. That's the thing. You're pretty fucking screwed. Because the only good weapons, like the best weapon in the game as far as I know, which is the Blue Rose. Where are you? Guys. Where is it? Here it is. The Blue Rose, which is one of the is the weapon featuring most of the art in this game, and is one of the best weapons. This weapon is the most difficult to make because, as you can see, what it requires is you need this weapon and the almonds, which again, I got the Flamberg. I managed to make it. What about the almonds and the Caliban? There's only one problem with this though. All these three weapons I need to make the Blue Rose, I can only make by crafting, right? In finding the crafting materials for these are a pain in the ass. It's not because of like, oh shit, it's because you need the Huffman to make these. So I pretty much needed to grind and make 2 additional Halfwood, and then grind it out so I can have the Fiend Fang and an Ice Ring and a Thunder Ring. And then I actually need to grind a little bit more to actually have a Dragon Heart. So yeah, I feel like the reason why Igarashi and the rest of the team decided to put the best equipment in the game in this is try to avoid the problem that they had, like Igarashi had, like on back in the day in the Castlevania, right? Because Castlevania, the shop was pretty much useless because you can actually buy things in the shop that you could pretty much just find in an exploration, right? Even the way the loot was distributed in exploration was a bit off. Because, for example, like, I want to take an example on Symphony of the Night. In Symphony of the Night, I don't remember the sword by name. But I know it's the sword you get after you defeat Legion. I think it's the boss named Legion. You know, the parasite with all the bodies and shtick. And I remember that he was one of the last weapons you actually can loot from the normal castle. and I just could simply had a better weapon than the one I would have got like the 3D. So the loot distribution back in Castlevania was kind of whack. But then we have
Back anytime.
the shop, right? And in this game. So
What are we transmuting this time?
oh, we're gonna shove it in a crafting system, but we need the crafting system to be important. So that wasn't easy way to do so. They decided, okay, so how about we just pick the best weapons and armor, headsets, and everything. Make it exclusively craftable. Okay. This is I'm not complaining about this. This is a good thing about making the crafting system important. But here's the thing though. Here's where it's pretty much more of a problem of myself, because I really hate grinding in general. If the grinding is as this extreme as this game is. So one thing they kind of fucked it up in my eyes is,
Stop back.
and one of the things that would be to this game's advantage is the shop, right?
Oh, hello.
They decided to put a shop in this game too, where you can sell shards and pretty much game money. But the only usefulness I find in the shop is just potions. That's it. Just potions and like ether if you really want to. But as you pretty much saw my entire fucking playthrough, I never needed one of these during a boss fight. And one of the missed opportunities in this game, which I see, is this, right? I'm at the end of the game. I explored every nook and cranny besides a few, like, boss rooms, right? The Royal Horse and the Millionaire, the fucking Cabinet and all that. You get books of recipe for crafting while exploring, right? But I have all these. I have 98.80% of the map explored. And after all that, after every single episode of this goddamn series that I made,
Oh, what would you like to buy?
this is all the selection regarding base ingredients to make crafting. As you can see, there is no alexandrite, there's no diamond, no dragon heart, no nothing. Right? The most expensive things are the coins, right? Which is extra thing. So through this entire playthrough, I only used the shop to buy potions. That's it. That is all I used this goddamn shop to. And not even when it comes to weapon selection, right? Like, for example, okay, I have the Huffle right here. But look how expensive this is. But the strange thing is, and what I managed to understand from the shop, is that the shop will only unlock new weapons if you already possess the weapon in question. Like for the entirety of the shop, the Grand Desire only appeared when I got a Grand Desire. Which leads to the question, why putting the Grand Desire in the shop anyway? Because the Grand Desire is the last katana in the game. And, well, basically there's no reason to buy another one. Because you cannot make another katana from this one. As far as I know. Right? Like, even the best headgear, it's not here. It's really not here. And I only managed to unlock the coronation gown because I have one. I only have a flame ring because throughout the entire game I only made a flame ring to make the flame burn. That's it. I have no time, no ice. This is the thing though. This is where I even discount cards as it's pretty much like the go-to in the shop. In order to make the crafting system something important, they kind of sacrifice the shop in the long term because the shop doesn't sell you much of anything. For example, why not unlocking? For example, I already have like how many diamonds do I have? I think I have 5. Look at all these I have on my inventory right now. I have more things on my inventory than the shop has on its catalog. Since they're hard, so what am I, actually, I'm thinking on something. If
what would you like to sell?
If I sell you any of these, do your shop automatically adds them to the catalog? That's what I'm thinking. That is actually what I'm thinking. But this is something I didn't think of testing it. Extra blood. Since I'm not making anything else after this.
Is this what pleasure doing business?
Okay.
Oh,
Purchase.
what would you like to buy?
Nope. Okay, so I just proved my point. Last, let me check something out. Go here. And we just go back. Let's see if she has a diamond.
Oh, what would you like to buy?
Nope. So, yeah. That... Why not make the shop actually intertwined with the crafting? Because then I can actually choose if I if I grind either for gold, for currency, or I grind for for the materials anyway. So if you're ever going to play this game blind, the only thing I can actually say to you is keep crafting in mind.
It's good to...
Because if you really want the best equipment in the game, yeah. You really need to keep this one in mind. That'd be crazy. Even this metal would be good if you had something different to... Yeah, even that I cannot... Because even this, you have like a... Oh, I need 9 in order to just dismantle, which is insanely fucking stupid. It is. Come on, it is. Like, in order for me to dismantle a coronation, I need a alchemist stock of 22. That's crazy to me. Yeah, it's really bizarre.
I'll go with this.
I'll
go with this.
Need some more introduction because this game explains mechanics really fucking poorly. It really does. I still really like this game, but still.
I'll go with this.
Stop back up.
In any case, that's kind of the end of that. One of the things I actually wish I knew about this game before I actually done all this is the importance of alchemy. It's crazy. So, one thing I want to show you before I continue is I want to show you the Igarashi boss fight. Because I managed to actually find a strategy to it. It's this one. I was thinking about saving in top of it, but I really want to show you how the boss fight goes. Because Igarashi still breaks the rules from time to time, but he has a pattern. And mind you, I'm going to this boss fight with the Granite IOE and the Coronation Gown. Honestly, this is the base equipment I would recommend for going against Igarashi. The reason why I'm using the Curse Ring and not the Risk one is due to Igarashi's little magic shtick with the glass. And one of the reasons why I'm using the familiar book is for the buff and the damage. So it's kind of more of a tutorial fight because I will not be banging my head on this guy. Because I just want to show you how the boss fight goes. So here's he goes, right? As the little Ika being a cheeky bastard, he decided to go in and say, you know, he works kind of like Dracula from Castlevania. You can only hit his head. And that the geyser is his most damaging, his second most damaging attack. He has this TP. He TP twice. When he does his TP, he usually TPs from both sides of the arena, right? Okay, let's use this. So, he's the arena. Usually when if he's in this side, he TPs to the opposite side. But sometimes he will TP to the middle. If he TPs to the middle, the only strategy I have is pray that he doesn't do his geyser. Right? Because usually he does his geyser. He does melee, and there's the geyser. If you jump, if you keep like jumping and attacking, his geyser will overshoot. Right? Yeah, and another thing, when he's about to use his geyser, do not crouch. Because if you crouch when he's pulling the glass, if you keep crouching, he's gonna toss right on top of you. Right? You need to keep jumping and attack for him to overshoot. The thing is, when he TPs to the middle, right here, and under the throne, he has a chance to use his geyser attack. If he does so, I have no basic strategy for that. Because his next attack will be this one. Okay, he's in the middle. Here it is. Do not jump to the other side. Because the moment he tosses his geyser, if you see, he will lock himself into the animation of the glass, right? If you jump to the other side, instead of the geyser moving as you usually do, like 1, 2, 3, explosion 4. Every explosion the geyser does will be in one place. and he will lock you on the other side. This is pretty much the most damaging attack he has. Oh yeah, that's that. That. Now, I mean his final phase, right? When he does that, he you know he's on his final phase. There's a way to dodge the machine gun geyser. It's kind of really hard to comment and do the thing. And there's a go. That's the Eagle boss fight. And you actually get the guy. Insatiable. I would recommend you have the accelerator for his TP, right? His TP fireball, you need to like, okay, if he's TP right here, right? And he's facing me. When he TPs to do the fireball, he would TP for this direction. He will TP for here. And you need to keep in mind that the fireballs, when the fireballs hit, as you saw, it lingers in one place. And that's pretty much the pattern for the Igarashi boss fight. Which I would say is the most recommended boss fight you do before you beat the game. Basically, just for you can get your hands on the whip sword. That's it. That's pretty much it. So now it's just Dominique and Bale, which I kind of spoiled myself on. As you know, the Dominique boss fight. What I didn't know about the Dominique boss fight, what I found out later because I really wanted to test it out, see how much better this sword is. Because I defeated Igarashi and I just went to the stats and I see the difference between its base stat to the Grand Zaiwi. I immediately just went, what the fuck? I went through all that to get a weapon that pretty much doesn't do much. And I was wrong. Oh boy, how wrong I was.
It's good to see. What are we transmuting this time?
How wrong I was.
I'll go with this. Great.
I want to do this because I want to have a healing option when I'm fighting Bale. I know this sword is actually pretty great because it has a faster attack than the Izaiwi does, and if you just hit it just right, it counts as a double hit because you're trying to cancel the extended version like this. You want to cancel this, right? You want to do this because it counts this attack and the extend in just one swipe. I don't know if this is intentional. I don't think it is. I'll be honest, I really don't think it is. But it is a really good sword. That's all I had to say. Okay, so now it's just Dominique and Bale. There's nothing more to it. Now let's make our way to the last boss in the game. Will I play this again? Probably, yeah. I was thinking doing a Zangetsu playthrough. Although the funny thing of doing the... See? I actually counted with 3 hits. Okay. Counts way more than I thought it did.
Dimension shift.
And the other reason why I would like to play this game again, because I actually want to play this game knowing everything there is to know about it. So I can do a little bit more of a clean playthrough. Because since I'm kind of a novice, I have a lot of things to learn still. Okay. So it's just Dominique and Bale.
So even Gramarye has failed me. Do you... It was it.
You see how good this weapon is? Pretty much just wait for her to attack and just destroy her knees. That's pretty much my strategy. And be careful with that attack. And that's Dominique. I got way more hits in my face than I would like. And this is Bale. Which I don't know much about. I faced him like twice.
Hello there.
I know the head's damage, but the rest of the body doesn't. I really don't mind dying right now, because I still need to learn about the movesets of this thing. And not only that, you know, I got trapped by Dominique's little laser beam thing. My strategy to Dominique is try to do her boss fights flawlessly, because then you have health to tackle Bale. But kind of now you understand why the sword is as good as it is.
So even
You know why you can only get the sword like in the 3rd act in the game.
do you... It was...
Yeah.
Tisserray.
You leave me no choice.
That's pretty much it.
I summon thee to my side.
This is a good thing, because I only need to train on Bale, really. I need to find a reliable way to keep doing damage to it. Yeah. Okay, I think I found it. I think I did
You
it.
leave me no choice.
Okay, I think I killed one of the heads. So each head has its own life, or what?
You leave me no choice.
So now the head is back. Do I need to beat all three heads at the same time? Because I have so little fucking information, and it's so annoying. It's not a difficult boss fight. But the problem is, I know. It's kind of reprisal of it's kind of a repeat of Chaos from Mario. But that's the thing, though. If the boss fight has a gimmick, I don't know about it. Because I defeated the frog head, right? I defeated the frog head, and well, because I defeated the frog head, and it actually was dead. But then the frog head became alive again. What does that mean? It means that the boss fight has a single life pool, or the boss fight has 3 different ones, and I need to destroy all 3 heads in kind of at the same time in order to defeat the boss. I have no idea.
So even
This is why it kind of became a requirement for the bosses to have, you know.
enjoy. Rigastorima.
side.
You leave me no choice.
Fail! I summon thee to my side.
Yeah, now I'm thinking I need to grind a bit more. It's just a feeling I have.
Hello there.
Disarray. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I keep forgetting about this.
Dimension shift. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
I completely forgot about that. I'm so used to not use the shard attack for nothing.
You leave me no choice.
So yeah, I kind of have ample time to just hit the frog head.
Pray while you can.
Like, it doesn't seem to be the case. See, now I got the cat head. I think I have a potion. I think I guess.
Pray while you can.
Okay, now I got the other head. So that's the gimmick? I need to get all three heads? I still don't know. I have no fucking clue. I just keep beating. That's the thing. Thanks, Whoop. Okay. So, what now?
Dominique. She could have done so much good, but...
I know.
Wait. The Liber Logaeth.
The book that started it all. What are you going to do with it?
The same thing the Master was trying to do before he died. He inscribed Enochian letters onto each of the castle's structural weaknesses. Now, I will use the book to perform a rite here at the heart of the castle. The rite will activate the Enochian script and send the castle and demons back from whence they came.
So that's what Alfred was trying to accomplish.
We need to begin. Stand back, Miriam.
Holy shit. Man, I didn't know the castle was blue. And a reverse castle, and there's more to the game. Okay, okay. That would be a funny joke, though. Huh. So that's it.
It's over.
Yes. You've made the world right again.
Not without sacrifice. Jebel, Alfred, Zongetsu.
Jebel's fate was already sealed. There was nothing you could have done. And the Master and Zangetsu made their own choices. They fought gladly and proudly for what they believed in.
Okay, so okay, hang on. So the whole Blood Moon curse? That's the spin-offs, right? It's actually a spin-off. It's a what if.
Lives like theirs deserve to be celebrated.
True. And demons still remain in this world. We can grieve later, after finishing the last of them off.
That reminds me. The Master took note of how I was forestalling your corruption and suggested some improvements. I think I might be able to stop the crystal from overtaking you permanently.
Really?
Ain't that fucking convenient.
I can't make any promises, but yes, I think.
Well, thank you, Johannes.
You're very welcome. Come on, let's go home.
All right.
Huh. Really? Did how the okay? Does in that game explains then how the fuck is Zangetsu still alive? The Blood Moon curse. God, I have no idea how the fuck that game works. Because Alfred's playable, Zangetsu is playable, Miriam's playable, and Jebel is playable. And the 3 out of the 4 is fucking dead in this one. Is that a spin-off? Kind of like, fuck, what was the name? What was the name? The Gunvolt one. Avenger EX. It's kind of like that? Yeah, I probably won't know when I buy it, I guess. Fuck. Goddamn, Bloodstained. Great game. Actually, it's funny. Because the first time this game came out, I didn't give it a chance. Now I feel stupid not giving it. Because it's actually a really great game. And unfortunately, I kind of scuffed it off as a Castlevania thing, right? It's kind of like, it's pretty much just like Castlevania. What the fuck the point to play it? It's different enough, I would say. It's different enough. It's a pretty great game. The biggest problem I have with this game is just that it poorly explains a lot of this mechanics. Like, for example, with Bale boss fight, I have no idea if Bale's just that, just a big ass health pool, or each head has its own health and I need to destroy each head before it comes back. I don't know. If it had a health system, I probably would know, but it doesn't have it. Or at least I don't have the shard that does it. I have no idea. I think the biggest problem with the game, besides not explaining its mechanics right, is the lack of focus. Because to me, yeah, there's another thing. Yeah, I didn't take too much advantage of the books too, because I still only have like 2 books on my person. So I didn't go back to OD as frequently as I should have, I guess. Because maybe another book would have smoothed some things out. Fun fact, my controller is still pulsing because I'm low health, even though the game's over. When I say this game would benefit a lot from focus, it's because of that, right? Because the game has a lot of things. It has the library mechanic with the books. It has the crafting system. It has the shop, which I don't know why the shop is there. It has a lot of side quests for you to do. A lot of things. This game has a lot of things, but some of these things don't marry itself too well. What I would do, I would actually make the crafting system and the shopping, the shop intertwined somehow. For example, as you go explore, because I will put more emphasis on exploration, right? Because this is a fucking Metroidvania game, and this is what you should put emphasis on. Every time you discover a recipe, or every time you discover an ingredient, actually, like a diamond or that exorite, if you have that on you, the shop would automatically add that item that you have on your inventory into its catalog. You can still grind the ingredients from enemies and so on and so forth. There's another mechanic I didn't abuse, which was the respawning on the chests. Because the chest, every time you play the game, the chest actually respawns. Which kind of looks to me like more of a band-aid to the overall problem of, oh, this game has a lot of things. And it does all those things well, but they don't have synergy to each other. Which is kind of the problem. I'll keep the side quests. I like the side quests. Keep the crafting, keep the side quests. Make the shop more useful, because I think this is the biggest problem with I wouldn't say Igarashi games, but it's every every Castlevania has this fucking problem. Like the Castlevania has a shop, but I barely fucking use it. Because when the shop was introduced in Symphony of the Night, as far as I know, Symphony of the Night, the shop was pretty much for me to buy the customized collar cape and sell. Actually have some buy like other futile fucking items. Really. So in Aria of Sorrow, the shop was way better than that one, because I actually could sell shit. I could sell the items that I did not use. The item management, the inventory in this game is fucking perfect. It's pretty much the amalgamation of every single Castlevania before it. And every problem with the inventory system that in the other Castlevanias, this one Remedy, I have no problem with the inventory system. The introduction of shortcuts was a good thing, I really like the shortcuts. What else? What else? Maybe I could try to make a kind of review video for this game. I will not promise it on though. I would definitely play it again. That's for sure. I was doing the classic mode, do the Zangetsu playthrough, or even like the Blood Lady one. I would really like to play this game again, and I'll probably play this game again. I wouldn't play it religiously like I play, for example, the other Castlevanias, and even I wouldn't even Blasphemous, because Blasphemous is one of the few Metroidvanias recently I played a bunch. I played that game like 4 times before the update with the dawns and everything like that. But probably the actual like playthrough I'm going to make is for the Blood Curse duology, right? Because I really want to find out if that game explains how the fuck is Zangetsu is alive again, how Jibo is alive, how fucking Alfred is alive. Because I want those those games either spin-off or actually canon. I have no fucking idea. But it's a really good game. It's a really good game. It's a great game. Like, great. Yeah, well, I would dare to say it's great. But, honestly, I hate the fact that I need to have a Wikipedia page open to understand some of the mechanics. And not only that, has some poor explained things. For example, I'm still harp about the Bale fight because I have no idea how I did that. I just did. I don't understand if the boss fight has a gimmick or not. But that's pretty much my thoughts about it, really. I'm glad this game actually got made. I'm glad this game actually got popular as it did. Because maybe we'll have a Bloodstained too. Maybe. And if we ever get a Bloodstained 2, that's the best one until now. No comment. If we ever get a Bloodstained 2, I would like to see these little gripes I had be fixed, and probably will be fixed. Yeah, I know all these people, the Hackers Pro game, like holy shit. It's a lot. It's a lot of people, because this game came out at the same time as the Night Number 9 did, right? And unlike Night Number 9, Night Number 9, they actually he actually got popular. Like Night Number 9 still as it is. And we haven't heard anything about any spin-offs or anything on that one. Because the Bloodstained games, it has this one, it has and the other 2. Because of the Blood Moon. which I think I hope it explains it. It's either a fucking spin-off or it is canon and only you know how the fuck even the rest of the cast is alive. Because I'll commend the boss to actually create a cast and kill most of them off. More so Zangetsu's. I'm kind of sad Zangetsu is kind of dead. Ish. Or not, I don't know. Bloodstained, I don't know anything. That's the problem with you. God damn it. I still prefer Blasphemous over this one. I still do. I don't know. It's the matter of fact that Blasphemous... The only thing that actually made me hate Blasphemous a bit was the one side quest. But that's it. This game has a lot of minute things I don't like. Which kind of like bumps in the road. It's a really nice road and I really like the road, but it has some holes. Mostly is just the grinding. I really do not like grinding. I really do not like grinding. And this is actually the first Metroidvania I had to grind. To have an easy-ish time on the last two bosses. And actually beat fucking Igarashi. Because without the Grandiose Highway, I'll be doing piss damage to him. Anyway. If in any way, somehow, anyone that actually works or even will work on Bloodstained 2. Thanks for making the game, actually. See this? It has 0% chance of it, but who knows? If anyone see this, for the love of fucking God, cut off the grind, please. That's all I ask. That is all I fucking ask. Just cut off a bit of the grind. It's insane. Put more emphasis on the... Okay, wish list for Bloodstained 2. Cut off the grind. Make the shop intertwine with the crafting system, where you find ingredients. The ingredients that you have in the inventory it will be added in the catalog of the shop. I will leave the price to whoever is insane enough to put this mechanic on the game. You shall dictate the price, my friend. Number 3. The controls. I had some problems with the controls on this one. The controls a bit stiff, but for a first game, it's fine. Most of the time, I really wish the controller were more responsive and fast, right? A bit more snippy. So just iron out the controls. It's fine. It's really fine. Fuck. Oh yeah. If you're going to tease me with the corruption of the shards thing, actually implement that as a fucking mechanic, okay? Even the... Oh yeah, there's the whole like grind with the shards thing to actually upgrade the shards. Just iron that shit out, man. Just iron that shit out. I actually would like for you to imbue the shards with ingredients as you could, but get rid of the grade system of like, oh, its grade is dependent on how much of that single shard you have, which is another grinding thing I really don't like. Look back in the Area of Sorrow and the games with Soma, right? Because that mechanic came from there. Fuck. What else? Try and think. I think that's it. That's basically my problems with the game. Really, that's it. That's it. Oh, wait. Do not make a random enemy ability be important to your exploration. Do not do that again. Okay? Because I had to find that shit online. I understand we have the internet and it's good to explore and actually see people help each other and all that shit, but okay. Finding out that the fucking shard from the squid was pitiful was really important for me to keep exploring the good section of the game, the rest of the castle, in order for me to unlock the good ending. Let's not do that again, shall we? Can ya please? And that's it. That's pretty much just it. Boss rush, speed run, randomizer mode, boss revenge. I have no idea what the hell that is. And classic mode. Okay, that's pretty much the end. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Zangetsu playthrough. I know that Zangetsu playthrough would be really fast, because Zangetsu is OPS. Fuck. But that's kind of the end of it. An hour. Pretty much like half an hour trying to beat the boss, and the other half hour just the credits. That's it. That's Bloodstained. Great game. I recommend. Just if ever there's Bloodstained 2, iron the fuck out of the grind, please. I don't know. Maybe not, probably not, do a video review of this game. Trying to iron out all my ideas of it and get all neat in the little bowl on the half an hour video. I have no fucking clue, but that's it. So, see you guys on the next Monday. If you're watching this on fucking YouTube, if you want to participate on the fucking making of this little playthroughs of mine every fucking Monday, because I'm going to just put on Monday because I have all other shit to do. Go to my Twitch channel, give it a follow. Because I cannot even receive donations yet. Just yet. If you're watching this on fucking YouTube, just sub. Do all the shtick. But I will just keep Mondays for now. Then, so the next Monday is going to be Blasphemous all day. Probably not all day, but the rest of the night. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.